lads, we are back, and I am bringing you test hands with Pendulum. So, without further ado, we're going to shuffle it up. Now, there's been a few changes I've made to the deck, and those changes you'll probably see in the video, but I'm not 100% sure if you'll see them or not. We'll find out today. This time on Dragon Ball Z. Okay, as you see, we are shuffling up the deck right now. We're going to have, and I'm going to be doing it upside down, so if I'm playing a little slow, it's because I'm trying to read it. I make sure I'm playing the cards the correct way. So, let's jump right into the test hand here. Pendulum Call, Black Fang Magician, Chronograph Sorcerer, another Pendulum Call, another Black Fang Magician. So this isn't a great opening, this isn't fantastic, but we'll be able to do some stuff with it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play Pendulum Call. Pitching a Pendulum Call, we don't need two. And we're going to get Harmonizing, and we're going to get let's see if I can find the thing. We're going to get Oaf. Maybe if I can find the thing. Jesus. Oaf. Okay. Actually, the card we're going to pitch is Black Fang. It's not going to be Pendulum Call. We're going to need this. So, next up we're going to activate Chronograph Sorcerer and Scale and pop it to summon out Time Gazer, which I saw right there. Time Gazer, which isn't really important to the strategy at the moment. And then we're going to normal summon our Harmonizing Magician. We're going to link 2. Into Electromite. Electromite's effect is going to get us Dark Worm. So we're not going to be able to end on the biggest board, but that's okay. Next up, we're going to set the Pendulum Call, and we're going to use Electromite's effect to pop it to add Chronograph Sorcerer to hand. So if we're not going to be able to draw a card, that's fine. Then we're going to set our scales. And we're going to use Oaf Dragon's effect to add Harmonizing Magician to hand. So, we've got 2 monsters in there, which this is going to be really important to what we're going to try and pull off here. So we're going to have to Pendulum Summon early in order to get our negates up. So what we're going to do is we're going to Pendulum Summon here and here, Chronograph, and then go Harmonizing with a level 4. Purple Poison. So we're going to unfortunately have to use all of our resources, but that's okay. Now we're going to use this to create LP, and then we'll use this and this to summon out Triple Burst Dragon, LP's effect to summon out. Where you at? Strudo, which will link those into Agripane, and Agripane's effect will let you special summon out Vortex, and then we're going to link these two into Hieratic Seal, And then we're actually going to end still on 4 negates. We're still able to do that by synchro summoning with these two into Borreload's Savage Dragon, which will let us reattach Triple Burst. So we're at 3 interruptions right now, and then we're able to use the Strudo's effect, Strudo, summon here to synchro summon with these two, paying half, to get a Dawn Dragster. And we still ended on a 4 negate board with a subpar hand where it was just Pendulum Magician. Pretty insane. But I think we can do better. Let's see if we can show you the 5 or even 6 interruption boards that you can potentially get with this deck. So we're going to go back in. Now mind you, this is playing perfectly. This is without hand traps. Through hand traps, could that still be done? Yeah. It would have just been harder. But that was actually a lot easier because if they try and Droll and Lock you, you were able to play through Droll and Lock, which is why the Magicians are super helpful in the regards of you're only going to add once. You only add once. We're going to cut. And let's see what we can pull off this time. Ooh, a Zephyra, another Zephyra, an Allure, a Pen Call, and a Zephyr Nui. Okay, so this is a terrible, terrible hand. But there's stuff we can do with it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to activate Pendulum Call, pitching an Oracle of Zephyra, which will let us add Black Fang and Purple Poison. Next up, we're going to activate Oracle of Zephyra, because we want to be able to add a Zephyrath to our hand because we don't want to top deck it. But it is a free card to pop off of Electromite. It just kind of tells our opponent what we have in our hand, which is kind of not great. But that's okay. Everything depends on this one Allure of Darkness. Because Black Fang right now is the card that we're able to pitch off of Allure. So it depends on what we top deck of Allure, but we'll hit Allure, and we're going to hit another Pen Call and a Terraforming. Okay, so this isn't great, but what we're able to do now is say, okay, Black Fang is the least important card in the hand at the moment. So we're going to get rid of that. Then we'll play Terraforming to add of course it's not Warp. You would hope it would be, right? And go into Ravine. And I'm showing you guys how to do this not with a great hand, but with just a hand. So we activate Ravine, and then we'll use Ravine, pitching the Pendulum Call, because you don't need two, to send a Dark Worm. And actually what we should have done is we should have pitched this. So we actually were going to switch that out, but this should have been the one we banished. So we pitch that, which will summon him, which will give us a free Gate 0. So now we have our low scale and our high scale, but we still have to make Electromite. So how are we going to get there? Well, you see, fellows. What we're going to do is we're going to normal summon the Black Fang Magician. And we're going to use these two to make Electromite again. But what's the best card we can send with Electromite this time? Well, we're going to be able to get the Destrudo effect, and we're going to have a Zephyrath effect. And we're going to have the Heraldic Seal, and we're going to be able to have... So we're going to have a few. We're going to have some options, which is a nice problem to have, right? So what are we going to do? Well, in this case, I would say the best card to send is actually going to be it's actually going to be harmonizing again. So I didn't think it was going to be, but it is. And that's just the way the cookie crumbles. That's okay. So what we're going to do next is we're going to set Zephyrath in scale, and we're going to use Electromite to pop Zephyrath to add harmonizing to hand. Ooh. Nope. It's not harmonizing. It is the other card. It's going to be... Yeah, I'm not thinking at the moment. Jackal King. And we're going to pop that to add Black Fang to hand, because we need Black Fang back in hand. But it's not going to be the most fantastic board in the history of the world. It's just going to be manageable. And we do get to draw a card. So our draw is going to be this. So we don't want to play Allure at the moment. We can blind Allure at the end of the turn. So here's what we're going to do. Activate our scales. And Pendulum Summon 3. That's right, I'm going to recommend a blind Allure because we're going to be able to use this too to add Zephyr Providence. And then I'm going to try and hurry this up a little bit, so because I'm running out of memory. So Zephyr Providence, then you'll play Providence to search out your Divine Strike. And then set it, and then you'll have the Allure for next turn to actually start your plays. And then you just go through your basic play, so it's that, the LB, and then you'll end with still a 4 interruption board. It's just not going to have a synchro. What it will have is this, and Sphere. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to have 4. So you're going to be able to do 4 again. Your ending board, I'll show you quickly, hold on. So your ending board is going to look like this. But guys, this has been the test hands for my Pendulum deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.